Hey there guys, Raymond here, also known as Rayvision, and welcome back to another top 10 list. Now I know we were supposed to do top 10 wheelie cars in FH3 this week, but some new news came out today with regards to Need for Speed Payback, which sort of prompted me to make an entirely new list. So, wheelie builds will be next week. That having been said, today's top 10 list will be the top 10 things that you should know about with regards to garage, cars, and customizations in Need for Speed Payback. Basically, all the minutiae of the details that we've been waiting for that we haven't had the chance to go into. So with all that having been said, let's get into it. Now at number 10, we're going to be talking about dealerships. It's kind of important because that's where you buy your cars. And in Need for Speed Payback, there will be multiple different kinds of dealerships across Fortune Valley. Depending on what kind of car you get, you're going to have to go and visit different dealerships. So if you want to go get an exotic car, you'll have to go to the FVX dealership. Or else if you want something sports compact or sports, you go to those separate dealerships. Same thing applies to Rally, Classic, and Muscle. Now at number 9, we have basically something answering a question that a lot of you asked me from last week's top 10 list, which is, will I have more than 4 slots for my garage? And the answer to that is yes, actually. In fact, as the game progresses, you will have the opportunity and ability to unlock more garage spaces. Once you've unlocked all of the 5 unlockable garage spaces, you'll be given a virtual warehouse, which basically has unlimited amounts of slots. So you have 4 to start with, but as the game progresses and as you progress, you'll be able to have more and more cars, so the game allows you to progress with it, and if you want to get really into it, have as many cars as you want. Now at number 8, we have on-the-fly tuning. Now this doesn't sound too special, but it is really fun. This means that if you're racing, drifting, or you're trying to run away from the police, whatever you're doing, you can open up that menu and adjust your gears, adjust whatever you need to adjust to make your car better for that situation on the fly. This means that you don't have to go back to your garage every time you want to tweak something. You can do it on the fly while you're testing a car, and I think this will make tuning a much more enjoyable process and just make the game a better experience overall. At number 7, let's talk about the parts shop that you will be visiting in Fortune Valley. There's going to be many different parts shops throughout Fortune Valley, and you can in fact go into them, use them to customize your cars so that you don't have to go back to your garage, even if it's parts that you already own. As well, parts that you're looking for won't always be on stock, so you might have to go from different part shop to part shop, or just hope that what you're looking for is in stock, because if it's not, well, good luck trying to make that car that you want. Part shops will sell anything from performance to visual customization. They will cover anything and everything that you may need. Now I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking it too. I don't want to pay for all my parts. Well, that's fine, you know what? Because the more races you participate in, the more events you participate in, and the better you place in those events, you will have the opportunity to win parts at the end of all of those races. These parts can apply to cars that you have, don't have, or that will have in the future. All that being said, it's another incentive to race, not that I need one. Now at number 5, we're talking about the Relics, which in my opinion is Need for Speed's Payback's take on the Forza Horizon 3 barn finds, except with a nice little twist added in. Instead of being like Forza Horizon 3 where you simply find the car and then you wait for it to be ready, in Need for Speed, you need to actively be hunting for the parts. When you find a car chassis, you will be able to look for the parts, and often you will have clues as to where to find them. You always need to find wheels and a drivetrain, and then 2 unique parts for each car. Once you found all these parts, what you will be getting is a stock version of that car. Now, at number 4, we're talking about the Relics again. After you finish building your car and that you have it stock, you have the opportunity to customize it. But to do so, you have to pick one of the 5 classes available in Need for Speed Payback. But you have to be careful, because whichever class you choose your car to be in, you will not be able to switch it out. This having been said, you still have the opportunity to go to a classic car dealership after and purchase that car, as the second you finish the Relic build, it will become available for purchase at a classic dealership. It's just going to cost you more money to have one in every single class. Now, we've talked about the parts shop and how you get your parts, but we've never talked about the parts themselves. So at number 3, we're talking about the parts. So in Need for Speed Payback, parts are going to be a really important thing like in any other racing game. You're going to be able to upgrade your car from level 1 all the way to level 18, which is the maximum. And depending on which parts you equip and how many of which you have, it will affect the tier of your car. This having been said, not all parts are created equal. Some parts will come with perks. These perks can help you gain an advantage in braking, acceleration, nitrous, top speed, and these things are absolutely important as they can help push the performance of your car to the next level. Even more special is if you manage to get a part with multiple perks, giving you that extra edge that your competitors might not have. Now at number 2, we don't really have a choice but tackle the elephant in the room that I haven't talked about, and that is customization. Customization in Need for Speed Payback is going to a whole entire new level, something we've never seen in any racing game. Not only do we have all the footage we saw out of E3, we got some new things. In Need for Speed Payback, you're going to be able to customize the color of your nitrous exhaust. So if you want red flames or blue flames, that's all yours. I don't know if pink's an option, but I know which one I'll be picking if it is. That having been said, you can also customize your tire smoke. This has been shown, but you can also tint your headlights. These are all the little details that we've always wanted to be able to do to our cars in racing games that we're finally going to be able to do. And that, my friends, is something to be truly excited about. Now at number 1, I feel like a lot of you are going to get angry at me for doing this again, but I feel like it's necessary just because I can and I find it's funny. So at number 1, we have my homie Nick.
Speaking of customization, my homie Nick, AR12 Gaming.
Well guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Please let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. As well, let me know what you are the most excited about with regards to cars and customization in Need for Speed Payback. For me, it has to be the Relics because they've taken something I love from Forza Horizon, which is the barn finds, and they've taken it to a whole new level, which has me absolutely ecstatic. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. I'm super excited, and I feel like it's going to be one of those games where not only you can have fun racing, but you can have fun just making builds and showing off what kind of car you can make to your friends, and for that I am truly excited. All this having been said, guys, be sure to check the description where there are links to the AR12 gaming websites with articles with more information on the game. As well, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, follow me on Twitch, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Links are all down in the description down below. I've been Raymond, your host, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!